Welcome to a Combat Mission Fortress Italy After Action Report. For this battle I'm facing Meat Eater from the Few Good Men community, and this battle is part of the Domination Tunisia campaign being run by Rico. It's spring 1943 and we are in North Africa. This battle is part 1 of the first wave of the campaign and the rules are simple. Each battle is a quick battle taking place upon a specific map, and I'm free to choose my forces and agree certain rules with my opponent. I've agreed with Meat Eater, he won't bring tigers, and I won't bring cheap air spam attacks. This battle is a small meeting engagement, and I have around 2,250 points to spend. I've chosen to command a British force, and I've gone with 1st Army. My order of battle consists of B Company from 1st Battalion East Surrey Regiment, which gives me 3 platoons of infantry. I have 2 Piats across the entire company. Not really adequate, but it's a historical order of battle. I also have 1 HMG and 2 on-map 81mm medium mortars on detachment to the company. For armour, I have 6 troops from B Squadron of the 56th Recce Regiment, which comprises 4 Sherman 5s and a Stuart 3 light tank on detachment to the troop. The entire force is part of 1st Army, which fought until the end of the Tunisian campaign in May 1943, and since we are at the end of that period, they are mostly regular and veterans. The terrain is sparse, with the primary objective on top of a small hill. The secondary objective is a farm on the northern slope. My plan is simple. 2 Shermans will go right with 5 platoon. 1 Sherman will go left with the Stuart and 6 platoon. 1 Sherman and 4 platoon will stay in reserve. I'll try to use the terrain as best as possible to stay in defilade. Not really a lot else to plan right now, so let's get to it. Lieutenant Giddings advances on the secondary objective together with 6 platoon and Corporal Gay in the Stuart. The route is in defilade, so I advance towards the farm with confidence. What? I spot a concrete pack bunker which has line of sight over the farm. Giddings spots advancing Jerry. Fire from the pack kicks up dust. It also has line of sight beyond the farm. On my right, 5 platoon, under command of Lieutenant Phillips, double times it up the hillside. The sergeant is rather eloquent. Giddings is hit by the pack. Sergeant McNamara moves in to support in the reserve Sherman. On the far right flank, Corporal Glenn throws a dust trail in Cruiser 4. Whilst Corporal McEwen overwatches the northern end of the hilltop. Suddenly on the right, close. And McEwen comes under fire. I quickly get sound contacts, infantry with 3 armour reports, plus the confirmed contact of a Panzer IV on the right. A second spot. At the farm, 6 platoon are forced to withdraw. On my right, I have 2 Shermans facing 4 Panzer IVs. I order Sergeant McNamara to reinforce the hilltop. Lieutenant Giddings and the crew bailed. At the hilltop, 1st Army and the Germans face off. The pack finishes off the abandoned Sherman. McNamara races to support the hilltop. Sergeant McNamara spots a Panzer IV and gets the first hit. Glenn on the right is hit. Glenn is knocked out. I lose a 2nd Sherman. At the farm, I lay down mortar fire and smoke. And at the hilltop, I'm 2 Shermans versus 3 Panzer IVs. I'm so outgunned. One Panzer for 2 Shermans. I'd forgotten in 43 the Sherman 5 is notably inferior to the Panzer IV. At the farm, I try to regroup. At the hilltop, I've brought up 4 platoon with a Piat. McNamara is grazed. Infantry spot a tank destroyer. Glenn's Sherman brews up, creating a dust cloud. I can see 4 Panzer IVs. One is knocked out, the other 3 seem to be active. We pause to take stock. McNamara takes a devastating hit. We are nearly halfway through the 30-minute battle. I have 1 Sherman cruiser tank and 1 Stuart light tank versus at least 3 Panzer IVs, plus potentially a 4th on my left flank protecting the pack bunker. 6 and 5 platoon are supporting the surviving Sherman, but they've lost their Piat crew, so only have small arms and grenades. I'm trying to smoke up parts of the battlefield. At the farm on my left, I've been unable to secure the secondary objective because of pack fire, and 4 platoon commanding officer is a casualty, so they've lost their command structure. I'm on my knees, but that's the test of man. I appear to have more infantry, certainly on the hilltop. I'm going to use them to distract the German armour and give Corporal McEwen an opportunity to go hunting. Six platoons start to manoeuvre around the northern slope. McEwen stalks the panzers. Scratch 1. Within a minute, scratch 2. McEwen's marauders reposition as one section from 5 platoon move up the right flank. We spot a 5th Panzer IV. It must have repositioned from the bunker. Sixth Platoon try to stay in cover on the northern slope, whilst mortars envelope the pack bunker with smoke. Small arms engage the panzers. McEwen spots. Scratch 3. Corporal Gay from the Stuart races up the hill to provide support. The Stuart is ill-equipped to take on a Panzer IV, but the mission takes priority. McEwen and Gay pursue the Panzer. There is also a Marder 3 out there somewhere, very capable of taking out the Sherman and the Stuart. McEwen's Marauders brace to strike. Scratch 4. At the farm, I start to push back into the objective. And the Stuart catches the Marder, peppering it. I get a major victory, a complete turnaround thanks to Corporal McEwen and his Marauders. I want to thank Meat Eater for the match and for Rico for running the campaign. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll be back soon.